You have created the space and opened the door for more, okay, BB? That is what you have done. So I feel as if within the more recent past, okay, this could be even the past 6 months up to a year. There's a lot of changes that you've been doing, and this is giving all areas of your life, okay? You decided to do a makeover. You decided to do an entire life makeover in order to change things, you know, to what you would like, to what you would like to see, to what would make you feel happier, what would make you feel more secure, okay? I'm hearing getting creative with what you already have as well. Getting creative with your current resources and opportunities available to you, and what you can do in order to utilize those to their fullest, okay? Because, you know, every resource that you have, you can stretch it if you're creative, okay? The Sun card. You're glowing, to be honest. You are totally glowing, and you are shining a lot brighter now than ever before. And the big reason why is because you did that. You took the time to reevaluate what things in your life were making you happy, what wasn't, and what you have control over to make the things you cannot change at least better for you, okay? That's kind of what it's giving, because at any point in time, of course, in our lives, there's going to be things where we have current restraints, right? While we're starting to think about, manifest, and visualize what we would like and how we would like to leave those circumstances, right? Because we need to get clear about the next circumstances to ensure we don't end up in the exact same place. You know what I mean? Seven of Pentacles. And you've been continuing to tend to your garden, okay? It's giving that a majority of the changes are already visible. The majority of the changes have already taken place. You've been investing in the right things, in the things that you need to be in order to go after these goals of yours. Okay, so here's the thing. You have had a stroke of good luck already, okay? With the Wheel of Fortune, I'm honestly feeling as if there has been a strike of good luck, something amazing that has happened, and maybe you aren't fully appreciating it quite at this time because there's these other things that you're also focused on. God or God's the universe, whatever you call it, okay? They want you to focus more on the new cup being offered to you. That's what's going to help you at this time. Focus on that victory. Focus on what it is that has already happened, that has already taken place. The strokes of good luck that you've already had. Because I'm also feeling as if there's been a lot that you've had to take care of. There's been a lot that you've had to do. There's been a lot that you've had to work on within the more recent past. Again, of course, if you're doing like a 180, you are redoing different things about your life. You're wanting to change a lot of things. There's going to be different phases to it, you know. It's not super easy. I mean, I believe that it could be possible, but you know, making changes in all areas of your life overnight, like, you got to be realistic with yourself. You have to allow yourself the time to have the energy for everything that you have to do, okay? And sometimes some things take a little bit longer to complete than we anticipate. And you need to be okay with that. So I'm not saying don't set deadlines and go after that deadline. You absolutely should do that. But allow a little bit of wiggle room, a little bit of grace for the things outside of your control, because you're never going to be able to control things fully, okay? But you can take control by focusing in the direction of what you desire. And you've already had several wins, several things that you have taken care of. And I feel as if, you know, that's what you need to focus on. And yes, of course, regroup, figure out what is still left to be done. But acknowledge the fact that you have crossed so many things. You have crossed so many things off of the list already. With the 9 of Wands being here as well, to me, that is like nearing the completion of this cycle, okay? You are nearing the completion of this cycle. Queen of Swords. And that is also partially because you are recognizing, like, yeah, this is almost over. This is almost done. I've already taken care of so much. I've already really done the thing. And so now that I'm clear about it all, now that I'm clear about my desires, I just have to remain patient in this moment while I continue to work towards it, to work towards that direction. And you know that this is the very, like, final countdown. That's what I'm hearing, like, the final countdown. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Okay, and then the Judgment card. This is, again, because you've decided, okay? And the fact that, like, your life makeover is almost complete, I feel as if there's part of you where it's like, oh my gosh, I'm really doing this, and maybe you feel a little hesitant, or maybe you feel like slowing down a little bit, but at the end of the day, you didn't come this far just to come this far, okay? And that is a reminder that your guides want you to hear today, is that you did not come this far just to come this far, okay? Like, what a joke. You need to keep going. You need to keep pushing. You need to push forward, because everything that you have been working on, everything that you've been working for, everything you've been working towards is quite literally around the corner. A lot of it has already arrived. You've completed so much. Like, it's giving final touches. It's literally giving final touches, okay? And that's really it. Final touches. And you're clear on what these final touches should be. I mean, maybe you don't have all of the minute details sorted out yet, but you have a pretty good idea, a pretty firm foundation, a great place to start. You know where to start. And your guides, God, the universe, whatever, okay, they're cheering you on, okay? They're cheering you on. They're like, yes, you are correct. Yes, you have clarity. Yes, you can trust yourself. Yes, you should keep going. Like, yes, the finish line is right there. And you know this, the Fool card. It's kind of a leap of faith, but it's not even necessarily fully a leap of faith at this point, because you have planned, you have strategized, and you are solid as a motherfucker, okay? That's what it's giving. 2 of Cups and 8 of Cups, okay? And you're taking one last leap of faith to leave behind maybe even some things that you love. It's giving bittersweet. 7 of Wands. Yeah, it's giving bittersweet, but it's also giving, like, you know, this is what you have to do to fight for what it is that you desire. And by fight for what you desire, of course, I don't mean fight. I simply mean take action towards it every day and say yes to it and actually do it. Actually do it, okay? Actually execute the plan. Actually go after the thing. You're going to feel so good, so independent, and so accomplished, okay? But that is what I have for you. Of course, go ahead, click down below and subscribe as well. But I love, love, love you, and I will talk to you so soon.